Hey there and welcome back to the channel. It's Bryson with Dimes for Dollars here, and in today's hunt we have two more boxes of pennies. Hunt number 81 coming up, boxes 167 and 168. And I went ahead and popped the top of this first box, and it does look pretty promising. We have some copper enders here. We even have one wheat cent ender. We have a 1953 from Denver. It is pretty damaged, pretty rough shape, but that is a wheat penny, so that's a really good sign, especially seeing it on the end. Hopefully there's more inside, so I'll flip this box over. We'll check the other side for any more enders, and we'll get right into it. Very first roll, and while we don't have a wheat penny yet, we do have two Canadian cents. Our first one is going to be a 2005, and the second one is going to be a Younghead, also known as a laureate portrait. They range from 1953 to 64, so let's go ahead and see what the date is. Alright, and that one's going to be a 1959. Awesome. On to the next one. Very next roll, and we got the first wheat cents of the hunt. We got two of them in this roll. The first one is going to be a 1953 out of Philadelphia, and the second wheat cent is just right back here. And that one's going to be a 1958 out of Denver. Roll number 5, and we have two more wheat cents. Our first one of this roll is going to be a 1946 from Philadelphia. The second one is back here, and that one's going to be a 1946 out of San Francisco. Very next roll, and wheat cent number 5 looks like it spent some time in a parking lot. It's in pretty rough shape, but we have another 1946, and this one's going to be out of Philadelphia. Roll number 7, and wheat cent number 6 is going to be another 40s find, a 1945 out of Philadelphia this time. Well, roll number 8 really came through. We have three wheat cents in this roll. First one's going to be a fairly older one too, 1940 out of San Francisco. Up next we have two right back here, almost back to back. We have a 1944 from San Francisco. And at the back here, we have a 1956 Denver. Awesome. Let's keep on going. We've got 9 wheat cents already, and we're only 8 rolls in. Very next roll, and we got wheat cent number 10, and this one is a 1947 out of San Francisco. Roll number 11, and wheat cent number 11 is going to be a 1944 from San Francisco. Roll 14 is going to have two more wheat cents in it, and the first one is going to be an older 40s wheat cent, a 1940 from Philadelphia. The other wheat cent is right back here. And this one is going to be a 1953 out of San Francisco. Very next roll, and we got one more from the 40s, and this one is a 1945 from Philadelphia. Two rolls later now, and we got two more wheat cents. Our first one of this roll is going to be a 1952 San Francisco, and the next one is right back here. And again, it looks like it's been in pretty rough shape. And that one is a 1946 Philadelphia. Again, really rough condition, but still a wheat penny, so I'm definitely glad to see it. We're at 16 now. Very next roll, and we got two more. Our first one is a 1955 from Denver, and just a few behind it. Second wheat cent. And this one's going to be a 1951 out of San Francisco. Roll number 26, and wheat cent number 19 is going to be a 1950 out of Denver. Roll number 30, and we have wheat cent number 20 here, and it's going to be another 1950 out of Denver. Roll number 33, and we have something incredible here. I've only found a handful of these in all my time hunting, but we have another Indian head cent. That is a nice one. Let's go ahead and see if there's a date. Alright, there is going to be a date, 1903. That is a really nice find. An earlier 1900s coin. Awesome. Nice piece of history. Go ahead and add that up to the board. And we got 17 rolls still to go in box number 1. Roll number 39 has that wheat cent ender, and it appears to be the only wheat cent in the roll. It's going to be a 1953 from Denver. Roll 42, and we have another 40s wheat cent here. This one's going to be a 1945 out of San Francisco. Alright, well, one box is down, and it was definitely a good one. We got 22 wheat cents, and an Indian head cent. Really nice hunt so far. We're on to box number 2, and we do have one wheat cent ender right here. It is reverse showing, so we won't know the date till we get to it, but that's another promising sign. Let's get started on roll number 1. Roll 6 of the second box, and we have our first wheat cent of this one, and it's going to be a 1946 out of Denver. Roll 11, and we have another 1946, and this one's going to be out of Denver. 2 rolls later, and we have another 40s find here. This one's a pretty nice one, 1949 out of San Francisco. Roll 15, and we have another 1946. However, this time it's going to be out of San Francisco. Roll number 17, and we have another 50s find here. This one's going to be a 1950 out of Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we have a 1945 this time, also out of Philadelphia. Roll number 20 of box 2, and we have another 50s find. This one's going to be a 1956 from Denver. Roll number 26, and we have a 40s find. We have a 1946 out of San Francisco. Alright, well, roll number 31 had that wheat cent ender, so we got it all laid out here, and it definitely has some damage, some ring of death happening from the roller machines. Let's go ahead and see what the date is. Alright, and that one's going to be a 1945 Philadelphia. Pretty nice detail otherwise. Another really nice addition to the collection. And we got 19 rolls left to go. Just a few rolls later now, and we have another oldie. We have a teens wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1918 from Philadelphia, and it's definitely seen some circulation in its time. There's not a whole lot of detail left on it, but it sure has a lot of character, which is always fun. It's the oldest wheat cent we've had of the hunt so far. Only older coin we found is that Indian head cent. But hopefully we can find something else. We have 16 rolls left to go. Very next roll, and we got 2 more wheat cents. The first one is going to be a 1944 Philadelphia. And the one following is just right back here. And that one's going to be a 1942 from Philadelphia. Roll number 39, and we got 2 more wheat cents here, including one from the 30s. We have a 1939 from San Francisco. Pretty nice detail on it, but it does have some gunk on it of some sort. The reverse looks pretty good though. Our other wheat cent is right back here. And this one's going to be a 1956 out of Denver. Very next roll, and we have another 1956, also out of Denver. Roll number 41, and we have 2 more finds here. The first one is going to be an older Canadian cent, 1964. That's going to be the last year of the laureate portrait. Our other find is a wheat penny, 1948 Philadelphia, which has been harshly cleaned. Roll number 45, and we have a 1945, and this one's going to be out of San Francisco. Very next roll, and we've just reached wheat cent number 40. We have a pretty nice one too, 1956 out of Denver. And it still has a lot of mint luster on it and some pretty nice details, so that's a really nice find. And we got 4 rolls left to go. Roll 48, and we have another 50s find. We have a 1951 from San Francisco. Well, Hunt 81 is in the books, and it turned out to be a pretty good one. We got a lot of really nice finds today. We got 59 Esmond Memorial cents, along with 11 Canadian cents, 2 of which were young heads. So we had a 1964 and a 1959. We also had 11 shiny copper cents, most of which are in really, really nice shape. We got 16 50s wheat cents, with one with a little bit of detail left on it, 1956 Denver. We got 23 40s finds, and a 1939 San Francisco, along with the 1918 out of Philadelphia. And the oldest find of the hunt was this 1903 Philadelphia Indian head cent. That was a really exciting find. I've only found a handful of these in my time hunting, so it's always a really exciting find when I get another one. That is awesome. Just think of all the history this coin has seen, all the hands it's passed through. That's what makes this hobby so much fun. But anyways, that's going to do it for the hunt. We unfortunately didn't have any new upgrades or additions, but I hope you all enjoyed. We're now 168 boxes in, and we only have 36 spots left to fill. So anyways, I want to thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.